The smile that hides a secret. In the summer of 1998, a little girl named Lily, a bright spark with a fire-red dress and a mischievous smile, ran out to play in front of her home. Her parents, Sarah and Mark, watched from the porch, their hearts full of a simple, ordinary happiness. The neighborhood was quiet, the air warm and sweet, and the world felt perfectly safe. But that afternoon, the mundane turned into a living nightmare. Lily vanished without a sound, a trace, or a single witness. It was as if she had simply ceased to exist. The following days and weeks were a blur of frantic searches. Every inch of their small town was combed by police, neighbors, and volunteers. Every forest trail, every riverbank, every abandoned shack was searched. But the ground yielded nothing. Sarah and Mark's hope dwindled with each passing day. The silence in the house became a physical presence, a constant reminder of the daughter they had lost. Sarah would sleep with the front door unlocked, a foolish, desperate act, hoping to hear the pitter-patter of Lily's feet returning home. Mark was consumed by a quiet guilt, replaying the moment he let go of her hand to answer a phone call, a decision that haunted his every waking moment. 3 years passed. The case, once a searing headline, had become a cold file. The town had moved on, but Sarah and Mark were still trapped in that terrifying afternoon. Just when they had resigned themselves to a lifetime of grief, an incredible discovery changed everything. A local fisherman, navigating a desolate part of the swamp a few miles away, stumbled upon a strange object half buried in the mud. It was a box, old and waterlogged. What he found inside sent a shiver down his spine and made him call the police immediately. Inside the box was a single, perfectly preserved family photograph from the day Lily disappeared. The image was eerie in its clarity. Sarah, Mark, and a smiling Lily, all dressed in their Sunday best. But what happened next would forever change the course of the investigation. As the lead detective, a man named Miller, carefully examined the photo, his heart pounded. On the back, written in a child's familiar, scrawling hand, was a message that froze his blood. "I am here. It's dark." Detective Miller and his team returned to the exact spot where the box was found. They scoured the area for more clues. What they found next was more unsettling than the note itself. Embedded deep in the mud were two distinct sets of child-sized footprints. One set led into the swamp, and the other, disturbingly, led back out. But the most horrifying detail was the date stamped on the police log from that day. The second set of footprints was a fresh impression, made just hours before the box was discovered. The chilling revelation left the investigators with a terrifying question. How could a 3-year-old set of footprints be a fresh one? Was this a message from beyond, or a terrifying game? The unsettling truth behind Lily's smiling face would soon reveal itself. A truth so disturbing it would freeze the blood of all who dared to look, and it would challenge everything they thought they knew about what happened that day.